friends, welcome to Mimi's Mixed Bag. Thank you for stopping by. If this is your first visit to my channel, check out my playlist. I've got hundreds and hundreds of craft projects and party decor and happy gifts. Surely you'll find something you like. I've had the hardest time getting started this year, and to be honest, I just don't have time to craft is part of the problem. So this year, the craft projects are really going to take a back seat. I'm going to do more thrift hauls, new products, but I will do some seasonal projects here and there. But I just wanted to say that I can't churn out projects like I used to. So I thought today I would just share with you some of my favorite beauty products. I get stopped pretty frequently, people asking what kind of makeup you wear, or something about my hair or whatever, and I usually tell them, and I have a hard time telling them because I use a hodgepodge of stuff. Now, as far as makeup, for years I was a Clinique Estee Lauder person. I mean, I used pretty much all their stuff. In the last few years, I've been slowly trying to replace that with some cheaper alternatives that are just as good. I'm just about to that point. I wanted to share with you some perfume, some makeup, some beauty tools, and a few hair things that I use. And unless you have a sister or a close friend, how do you learn about stuff? Anyway, I hope you enjoy this. So I'm going to start out with my perfume. Here recently, I shared this a few months ago in my new favorites, and this is called Finery. I don't really know how to pronounce it. This is some new spray perfume from Target, and this is called Not Another Cherry, and this is Magnetic Candy. I really love the Magnetic Candy the most. Check them out, Finery from Target. I wear that about every other day. This is my holy grail, and this is my Victoria's Secret Bombshell. I have worn this for years and years, and a few years ago my daughter got me like a little sample set of their perfumes. I ended up loving all four of those because they all just had that same kind of undertone or something, but I loved all four of them, and just my Victoria's Secret Bombshell has always been my favorite for years. Now, I was at the Goodwill bins a couple months ago, and every once in a while I'll come across some beauty products that are brand new in the package. I would never buy anything used, but this was in the package, sealed up, and it was some Mary Kay whipped body butter, and it's called Be Delighted. I looked it up. I really can't find it. I found some kind of whipped mousse, but I couldn't find the whipped body butter, so I don't know if it's discontinued, but this stuff smells so good, and I've had it a couple months and it's half gone, but I love it, and it's Be Delighted. If you have some of this, let me know and tell me what you think about it. I just love it. Who knows, I'll probably never be able to replace it again. So that's the body butter I've been using since after Christmas. Now, as far as face makeup, the first thing I do when I sit down at my makeup table is I moisturize. Now, for years I used the Clinique Yellow Lotion all over my face. Here recently, I've just been using this Cetaphil, however you say it. It's just a daily hydrating lotion. I put that under my makeup. Another favorite of mine, I hadn't even cracked it open, is this Garnier. It's a hydrating gel. This stuff smells so good. I just hadn't used it. I just try to use up stuff so I can get rid of stuff. But this is truly, if it's not Clinique, I love this green hydrating gel, and you can get that at Walmart. So after I moisturize, I put on my makeup, and I wore Clinique base forever, but here's a couple that I have found that I really like as an alternative to Clinique, and this is the Maybelline Fit, and then this one's the NYX. So I really like those two. These are both from Walmart that you can easily find. Now, in the summertime, I don't normally wear full coverage. I don't need it. I just need something on my face, and I use a BB cream. This is a Maybelline one, and it's pretty much just like tinted moisturizer. This is what I wear pretty much 4 months out of the year. It's just tinted moisturizer. As far as eyeshadow, I've had this palette here, oh my gosh, at least 12 years. It is the holy grail of palettes, I think. Let me show you how bad it looks inside. Yeah, I lost the mirror and I've hit pan on every color. I just can't throw it away just yet. I've got a drawer full of eyeshadows from my Ipsy days and things like that, and I'm trying to use that up. But if I ever get to a point to where I need to go buy some eyeshadow, the Naked 3 by Urban Decay is where you want to start. If you've never bought yourself a palette, it has lots of neutral colors. I love the applicator brush. It has a a stiffer tip on one end, like for your crease, and then a fluffier end on the other. I use my Urban Decay brush on all my eyeshadow just because I love it so much. But this is a good one to start if you've never treated yourself to an eyeshadow palette. And they're about $50, something like that. Another thing I've been playing around with is, with me being a natural ginger, my eyebrows are just white blonde. I mean, I have to literally pencil them in. For years, I used that Maybelline little red brow pencil. Well, they've come out with other things. Now, this is something I've been playing around with, is like some eyebrow gel. I've got 2 or 3 different kinds. This is a Believe brand, I think from Dollar General, if I'm not mistaken. But this is what it looks like. It almost looks like a mini mascara. And with me being blonde, this is kind of a taupe color. I don't know if it's focusing or not, but it's just like a miniature spoolie, and you put it on your eyebrows. I don't do it a lot because I don't want it to look like, you know, 2 dark arches there. I'm really liking this brow gel. But since my Maybelline red pencil days, the last several years I've been using this e.l.f. and I use taupe color, the pencil, and then it's got the spoolie on the end. That Maybelline pencil never had the spoolie on the end. I really like that e.l.f. eyebrow pencil. Lips. As far as blush, I've got so much Ipsy blush, I don't even know what brands I use. And I pretty much just grab one every morning. Mascara. I have for years I used Clinique for years, super mascara, and then they changed the formula. It would just burn my eyes in the shower. So then I switched over to an Estee Lauder, and love Estee Lauder. But I tried some of this, and I am loving this. This is CoverGirl Lash Plumping Mascara. And I've had good luck with it. I mean, why pay double when you don't have to? My Estee Lauder mascara is about $24, and this is about half of that. So far, so good, and I'm going to keep using this until I just don't like it. But yeah, I love my Estee Lauder. The next thing is lipstick. I mentioned Ipsy, or like if you go to a store and they have a little basket of lipstick and they're like weird colors, like I've got a bunch of these like bright fire engine reds and all these weird color reds. Well, you know, I'm not going to wear that. I went and bought like this matte pink, just changes the color of every lipstick I put over it. So that's just a little hack, that if you've got a bunch of lipsticks that are the wrong color, you know, see if you can, you know, change it up with some matte pink lipstick. And here is my holy grail of lipstick. I love Urban Decay lipstick. Years ago, my husband bought me this lip palette, and one of my favorite colors in there is called Pandemonium. Now, if you've ever priced Urban Decay, like I said, the palette is like $50. This right here is maybe 30 something. It's not cheap. So what I did is I just Googled what is a dupe for Pandemonium. And what I have on here is a CoverGirl dupe for Pandemonium. It's very close, and it's cheaper. I don't use this all the time, but anytime I want this Urban Decay color, I usually grab my CoverGirl. As far as beauty products, I've got just a couple here. And you know, once you hit 30, and my daughter's in her 30s, and she says this is true for her too, you just get these hairs from nowhere on your chin, on your upper lip. I bought one of these kind of like flawless finishing touches, and you just, you know, rub it all over there. I don't think these work very good. I've not had good luck with them. I just don't think it gets all the hairs. My favorite is just one of these little, I don't know if it'll focus, just one of these little razors, straight edge razors, and I do have a little guard that goes on top of it, and it'll take away hair. I just shave my upper lip about once a month, and I don't have to worry about it because people that are sitting beside you can see that. I mentioned this in a beauty video probably 5 or plus years ago, and that was the Billy Razor. Back then it was a subscription service where they would send you the handle, the holder, and the 3 blades as a startup kit for like $15, and then you just bought the blades that you replaced. Well, now after 5 or 6 years, these are now at Walmart, and I still love the Billy Razor. It has this lubricating bar up at the top. It's got 5 blades on it. I have never ever cut myself with this Billy Razor. So if you've got a young girl that's starting to shave her legs or something, this is a great razor for her to start out with. I've just never cut myself. I don't know if it's the way it's molded. They're specifically made for women. A lot of engineering went into it. And I've just been thoroughly pleased. The little startup kit is also at Walmart, where you get like a handle, the little suction cup for your shower, and then the 3 blades or something like that. So everything is at Walmart now for the Billy Razor. Still a fan of that after all these years. All right, now as far as hair products, I still get perms in my hair twice a year, and then about the end of that 6 months period, my hair is just flat as a pancake. I can't get any body in it whatsoever. So one of my favorite texturizing sprays, like when I wash my hair and I don't have a perm, it's just limp. So one of my favorite texturizing sprays is this Aubrey. I don't even know how to pronounce it. So if your hair is limp and you need a little height on the top without getting a perm, get you some of this texturizing spray. You blow dry your hair and then you spray your roots with this stuff. All right, and now as far as dry shampoo, I know there's some higher end brands, but I don't use it very often, and I can't justify buying the more expensive brands. So I'm still use this. I always want to say Barista, but I know that's not. It's called Baliste or something like that. They have a tropical scent that I have in my bathroom that I really like, but I use this maybe 1 day a week. But I have heard there are better brands out there, but this is the one that I usually grab at least once a week to make it 1 more day if I need to. But you know, once I use this, I have to wash my hair the next day. It is just weighs it down, and I've learned that less is more with this. I mean, just a dab will do you to freshen your hair up. Before I blow dry my hair, I have used this for years. It is called ISO Bouncy Cream. It is a texturizing cream that I put on my hair just before I blow dry. It's conditioning, and it's called a texture energizer, and I've just always used this. It smells absolutely wonderful, especially if you have permed hair or you wear your hair curly naturally. I only use shampoo and I don't use conditioner, but this is what I put on my hair before I blow dry. And last but not least is my favorite hairspray. I shared this years and years ago on one of those beauty videos of mine, and I still use it today. I've used this hairspray for 20 years, and it is the Paul Mitchell Flexible Style Fast Drying Sculpting Spray. With me being a licensed esthetician, hairdresser, I can buy products myself, and so I buy these big jugs, and then this bottle's horrible looking, but this is what I fill up every few weeks and give myself a new bottle. But my cost for this is about $25, and it lasts me a good 6 months, something like that. But those are my favorite products. I hope you enjoyed it. If you use something similar or even something completely different that I ought to try, let me know down below, and then everybody can learn from everybody's suggestions. Thank you for watching. I'll be back next week with something fun to share. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.